She scanned him from head to toe. The muddy boots. The worn, dirty jacket with a small tear at the sleeve. The unshaven face, tired eyes, hair damp from the rain. Then she let out a sharp, mocking laugh. "I'm sorry, sir," she said, loud enough for the entire entrance area to hear, "but we have a dress code here. We don't serve people like you." A few nearby customers turned to look. Some smirked. One man chuckled under his breath. The hostess shifted uncomfortably, but said nothing. Marcus Reed stood there for a second, feeling every pair of eyes on him. His cheeks burned. Not from anger. From shame. Deep, crushing shame. He didn't argue. Didn't raise his voice. He simply nodded once, turned around, and walked back out into the pouring rain. But as the door closed behind him, something inside him changed forever. That moment became the spark. The turning point. Because 5 years later, Marcus walked back through those same doors. Wearing a custom-tailored red suit that cost $8,000. Deep crimson Italian wool, perfectly fitted, red silk tie gleaming, black pants pressed sharp. He looked like success itself. He walked straight to the manager's office and said calmly, "I'm the new owner." And what he did over the next hour, not only to the waitress who laughed, but to every employee in that restaurant, went viral across the internet for all the right reasons. This is the full story. Stay till the end. Because the final twist of kindness will leave you speechless. Let's go back to that rainy night in November 2020. Marcus Reed was 42 years old. He hadn't always been down on his luck. 15 years earlier, he was one of the top restaurant consultants in the state. He helped struggling places turn into gold mines. He had a beautiful home, a loving wife, savings in the bank, respect from everyone in the industry. Then everything collapsed. His wife of 18 years fell ill with a rare condition. Medical bills piled up fast. Insurance covered only part. Marcus sold everything he could to pay for treatment. The house. The cars. His watch collection. But it wasn't enough. She passed away after 2 painful years. The grief hit him like a truck. He stopped working. Drinking became a habit. Clients stopped calling. Savings disappeared. Within a year, he was living in his old pickup truck, parking in quiet lots behind stores. He kept one garment bag in the back seat, his last good suit, protected for job interviews. But most days, he wore the same old jacket and jeans, doing odd jobs for cash. Construction sites. Delivery gigs. Cleaning parking lots. That night, he had exactly $20 in his pocket. He hadn't eaten a proper meal in 2 days. The warm golden lights of Bella Italia drew him in like a moth. He thought, just a plate of pasta. I can afford that. I'll sit quietly in the corner. He walked in, trying not to drip on the marble floor. The hostess greeted him with a polite smile at first. But when Amanda, the young, ambitious waitress with perfectly styled hair and a superior attitude, came over, everything changed. Amanda was 23. She had dreams of becoming a manager, maybe owning her own place one day. She judged people quickly, by their clothes, their watch, their confidence. To her, Marcus looked like trouble. Like someone who might not pay. Or cause a scene. So she laughed. And said those words that cut deeper than any knife. Marcus walked out without a fight. He sat in his truck in the parking lot, rain pounding the roof. He didn't cry right away. First came the numbness. Then the anger at himself. Then the deep, aching shame. But in that darkness, a small voice spoke. This is not the end. Use this pain. Turn it into fuel. From that night on, Marcus changed. He stopped drinking. Started waking at 5 a.m. Showered at public facilities. Went to the library every day to study restaurant trends on free computers. He saw how chains like Bella Italia were expanding too fast, bad locations, poor training, declining service. He knew exactly how to fix them. He just needed a way back in. He took every job he could find. Saved every dollar. Lived on $10 a week for food. After a year, he had enough to buy a cheap laptop. He started writing a blog anonymously, insider tips for restaurant turnarounds. People in the industry noticed. Quietly, offers came for small consulting gigs. One client. Then 2. Then 10. Marcus rebuilt his reputation one restaurant at a time. He turned failing places profitable. Investors started calling. By year 4, he launched his own private equity firm specializing in hospitality. And when Bella Italia's parent company hit financial trouble in 2025, too much debt, bad reviews, staff turnover, Marcus saw the opportunity. He bought the entire 15-location chain through a private deal. No public announcement. No one knew the buyer's name. Until reopening day at the flagship location, the very restaurant where he was humiliated. Marcus arrived in style. Stepping out of a black Mercedes in his signature custom red suit. The color wasn't random. Red for power. Red for passion. Red for the fire that night ignited inside him. The staff lined up outside to greet the mysterious new owner. Amanda was there, now 28, senior waitress, still dreaming big. When Marcus walked up, she smiled professionally, until recognition hit. Her face drained of color. She remembered that night clearly. It had haunted her sometimes, how cruel she'd been. Marcus gathered everyone in the dining room. He spoke calmly, voice steady. 5 years ago, I stood right here, wet, hungry, broken. I was turned away. Laughed at. Made to feel like I didn't belong in this world. Some staff looked confused. Others shifted uncomfortably. Marcus continued. That moment could have destroyed me. Instead, it saved me. It pushed me to rebuild my life from nothing. To learn every lesson the hard way. And now, I own this chain. All 15 locations. Gasps filled the room. He paused, letting it sink in. Then his tone softened. I didn't buy this for revenge. I bought it because I know this business inside out. And because I know what it feels like to be judged, to be invisible. He looked directly at Amanda. The room held its breath. Amanda, you were the waitress that night. She nodded, tears already falling. I remember. I was horrible. I'm so sorry. Marcus smiled, not coldly, but with understanding. You're not fired. In fact, I'm promoting you to assistant manager, starting today. Because everyone deserves a second chance. But there's one condition. You'll spend one full shift every month volunteering at the local homeless shelter. Serving meals. Listening to stories. So you never forget what it feels like to be on the other side. Amanda sobbed, relief, shame, gratitude all at once. She stepped forward and hugged him. Thank you for not becoming bitter. Marcus hugged her back. Then turned to the entire staff. Big changes start today. Every employee gets a 25% raise. Full health benefits. Paid training programs. And in every location, we're adding a community table. Anyone who can't afford a meal eats free, no questions, no judgment. 10% of all profits go to local shelters and food banks. The room erupted. Cheers. Tears. Hugs. People who had worked there for years cried openly. One older cook who remembered the night Marcus was turned away said through tears, "You're the best thing that's ever happened to this place." The story spread fast. A server recorded part of the speech on her phone. It hit social media. 30 million views in days. News outlets picked it up. Comments poured in. This is what real success looks like. The classiest revenge ever, kindness. Proof that good people win in the end. Marcus never sought the spotlight. He still wears that red suit to important meetings, a reminder of where he came from. And Amanda? She became one of the chain's top general managers. Every month, she volunteers at the shelter, and always looks for someone who might need a second chance. Marcus turned pain into purpose, humiliation into hope, and proved that the greatest comeback isn't tearing others down. It's lifting everyone up when you rise. If this story inspired you and showed you the real power of turning pain into kindness, hit that like button, subscribe to Kind Heart Tales for more incredible true stories of comebacks and heart. Turn on the bell so you never miss a new video. And share this with someone who needs to hear that their struggle today could be their strength tomorrow. Thank you for watching all the way through. You're stronger than you know. Your comeback is coming. See you in the next story. Red Heart.